Being grateful and thankful is a huge part of having a fulfilling life. When you don't appreciate what you have, then you always feel like you're lacking. You always feel like the next thing will make you happy. And even if you get the next thing, then you're not happy. And there's tons of studies out there about being grateful, thankful. And they showed people's quality of life went up, production went up, the relationships got better. But one thing they don't talk about is being grateful and thankful about their body. So they'll be thankful about their home, their family, whatever else they're thankful for. But on the other side, they talk about their body and what it's doing to them. Very disempowering states, totally opposite of being grateful and thankful relative to their body. I would argue that it's probably one of the number one things you can do to be productive in terms of your health and fitness. It's to be grateful and thankful for where you are right now. So I want you to stay tuned because I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about how being grateful and thankful in your body is going to help your health and fitness program. Hey, I'm Kim Masso. I'm the owner of SolCore Therapy and Fitness, and I'm a soma therapist and soma trainer, which to help you understand is kind of like a physical therapist, but much more under the osteopathic model. I believe in a holistic model. Holistic means everything integrates with everything else. It all works together. And mindset and goal setting is a huge part of being holistic. Gratitude and being thankful is a big part of that mindset piece. Now, when I first started, to be honest, I wasn't too much into that. I kind of just like, go forward and accomplish your goal. But, as I've gained in age and become a little more wise, I realized how important it is to be thankful and grateful along the process. It's going to make things much smoother and make it come out much better. So if you want to hear more about holistic training and health and fitness, then please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press that bell so be notified each time I put out a video, which is about once a week. If you like this, give it a thumbs up and please share with your friends. Radical acceptance. That's the best way to think about being thankful and grateful is radical acceptance. Not Pollyanna, saying everything's great and trying to find the good in everything, because that's not always the case. But radical acceptance is being grateful. Radically accept everything that's going on with your body. Now that's easy when everything's going right. You feel good, you move around, you get to do your activities, you're hanging out with who you want to, your body's not holding you back, it's letting you do what you want to do. Very difficult if it's holding you back. You got some pain, some immobility, you feel off, right? It's difficult to radically accept that state, but it's exactly what's needed. You're being grateful for everything that's showing up right now. And when something shows up in your body, you want to thank for it because it's your body communicating to you. That's what you can think about in terms of pains, immobility, or weaknesses. All these quote unquote negative titles are not negative at all. It's your body communicating to you, this is what I need. But it's your perception, it's your fears, it's how you define these terms, these things that causes you stress or not stress. If you radically accept these things and your body is tight and in pain, okay, that just tells you I need to do something specifically to loosen that up, to release the tissue, to have no pain. Not, oh, my body's breaking down, I'm broken, this thing's happened to me, all these why me type statements go on top of each other. That's going to dramatically inhibit, in fact, totally negate any type of progress you can make. Doesn't matter what practitioner you find, if you have that state of mind, it's not going to work. These negative views and ideas about who you are and what these things in your body are doing come from a lack of space between you and your body. You're attached to your body. Now, I know you're attached to your body. That's not what I mean. You're attached is to the highs and lows of your body. When your body's good, you're good. When your body's bad, you're bad. That's attachment. In theory, you should be you. Your body does these different things, but you stay in a nice semi-even keel. But we're human, right? So we have these thoughts and emotions about who we are and what's going on. And so when our bodies start to feel pain or feel weakness, we start to think our life is going downhill. When in reality, it's our body communicating back to us to help us to live a better life. It's telling us, hey dude, or dudette, or whatever, this is going on in your body. You need to do something specifically to do something for it. And if you don't, it's going to get worse. So you have to think about this as a conversation, like I said, a conversation between you and your body. If you're doing a program now and these things show up, it doesn't mean that everything you're doing was wrong. It just needs to be a slight tweak. There's never any constant rocket ship progress going forward. It's always some sort of movement back and forth. You want to view this communication as an awareness state. There's a difference between awareness and acceptance and stress and my body's bad, right? So that awareness and acceptance, that radical acceptance, is going to allow you to go, to get a little curious about it. To go, okay, I need to change my form and start doing this. To where like you start getting down in your body, you start to have these stress and you want it to go away. That produces, well, one, a lot of stress, but two, won't produce results because now you're fighting against the progress because you think I have to get rid of this thing. No, you're not trying to get rid of it. You're trying to make a small improvement. Have you noticed improvements in your body and your health after you radically accepted and were thankful and grateful for where you are at that time? Let me know in the comments. It helps to be objective about this process. So being objective means you can go back and take your emotions out of it and go, okay, why is this happening? The way to do this is to have a total program in terms of your health and fitness, not just random acts of movement and things you try. Because then if you start to feel weak or tight or whatever, you can kind of go back and go, oh, it's because I did this and I need to modify this. Now, that's difficult for a lot of you because you don't have the background experience in terms of health and fitness to understand what's going on. Well, that's where using a professional really helps. If you have a professional, they can kind of like mitigate your emotions, is the best way to put it. I tell people all the time, like the physical part of getting fit, or I hate that term, but anyway, of getting your body better to improving yourself is easy, right? You move your body a little bit, it burns, you do a couple reps, whatever. It's that mental, emotional that's difficult. Because when you're going through a program, maybe let's say we're doing something for your hip, and you start to feel a lot of pain in your hip, right? And you start to freak out, oh my God, I'm getting hip pain. When in actuality, it's just a deep muscle in your hip that we're working. So you talk to a professional, say, why is my hip hurting? And I can tell you, oh, it's because this muscle attaches here, it goes here, and when you lift up and down, or you stretch it, whatever you're doing, you're gonna feel tension, there's nerves around it. So I can be a little more objective about what you're doing. So you go, oh, okay, that's a little more normal. So I highly recommend, if you're having these things, to find a professional and to have some sort of program to go from. If you're interested, I'm more than willing to help, obviously, because this is my profession. And so I have in the description below a link to schedule a consultation with me. Just click on a link, choose a time, and in this consultation, we'll talk about where you are now, where you want to go, your biggest sticking points. And no matter what, I'm going to always try and give you valuable information. I want to show you kind of where your missing pieces are, where you need to go, what you need to incorporate into your routine. And if I see a good fit, I'll offer my services either in-house here in Santa Fe or through my personalized online program. But have a good conversation with your body. Don't view it as your body doing something to you or your body being cursed or some sort of negative aspect. View it as a conversation and then radically accept what's going on because that's going to allow you to move forward. Hope this was helpful. Have a great day. Take care.